Hey guys, I'm Saumya and I'm back again with another video. I hope you're all well and safe. I make a lot of bookish content on this channel, so if you are a book lover and a reader or would like to become one, then do hit that subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can go about reading books that you find to be big and huge and intimidating. Basically, the idea is to talk about how you can go about reading those books that you feel if you pick up, you'll never be able to finish. So I have been intimidated by big books in the past, and I'll just share my experiences of how I went about reading them. So when I say big books, for me personally, I consider a book to be a big book when it has over 600 pages. So for you, the definition of a big book can be different. It can be over 300 pages, 500 pages, whatever it is. This video is going to talk about how you can pick up a book that intimidates you because of its length, and that's the main point. If I talk about myself, I've been reading A Suitable Boy and I have read 600 pages of this book so far. It has 1535 pages. I'm not really worried about how long it's going to take me to finish this book. I know I'm going to finish it within 2021, and that is sufficient for me. So I thought I'll share that with you. So I'm going to talk about the first thing that prevents a person from picking up a big book, and that is the limiting mindset that if I pick this book up, I'm never going to be able to finish it because it's so big. Now, spoiler alert, that is not true. You will be able to finish a big book if you start reading it and continue reading it consistently. How long can a big book take you at the most? Maybe 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, maybe a bit longer than that. But the truth is that if you let this year go by, then you will be thinking about that book next year and you will realize that all that time has passed already. All those 3, 4, 5, 6 months have passed, and had you picked that book up, you would have finished it by then. Now the next thing is that you need to prepare your mind. Just take a guess according to your reading speed that how long can a book like this take you. Whatever time comes to your mind, just prepare yourself mentally that okay, I'll have to spend this many months on this book, and that's completely fine. When you accept that, reading a book like that will not seem burdensome at all because you will be prepared for it, because that's how you have conditioned your mind. Much as you might not like the subject mathematics, but here I think you should do the math to make things a bit simpler for yourself. For example, you want to read a book that has around 800 pages. Do the math. Like, how many pages can you manage to read in one day? Like, say for example, you can manage 50 pages. So that means a book that is 800 pages long will be over in 16 days for you. And if you give and take a few days, maybe a week, then 24, 23 days, whatever it is. So when you think of it like that, it does not seem like an impossible task because you have a blueprint laid out in terms of the numbers. My next advice is that go for a big book only and only if it truly really interests you, and it's not just for the big book actually. For any book at all that you decide to pick up, go for it only and only if you are truly interested in it, because by doing that you will make everything easier. Because if you will be interested in that book, you will automatically want to turn the pages, and you know what will happen when you turn the pages. You will get close to finishing that book. The next thing that you need to understand is that the author of that huge book that intimidates you wrote that book, which was a much more difficult task than reading it. The author had to think of a lot of things, imagine so many things, do so much research, put in so much time and effort into writing that book. You just have to read it, and that too only for your leisure. It's not like you have to write a report on that book, and if you do have to write a report on that book, then all the best. But if you are reading a big book just to enjoy it, then you can do that. There is no pressure. And your ability to read a book this big is not any less than the next person. So please keep that in mind. So whatever I do to read big books is what I've shared in this video, and these things have been working for me pretty well for the past couple of years, and I was happy to share them in today's video. I hope you found this video useful. If you have your own tips, then do drop them in the comments section. I look forward to your comments. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please keep taking care of yourselves and stay safe. And if you want to find me on my social media, the links are in the description box. So until my next video, see you. Bye.